Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube page. I promise I didn't abandon you. I got to go spend time on Kauai and on Maui in the Hawaiian Islands, and I got to just be with the energy of Hawaii for, I believe it was 12 days. And what an amazing trip that's been. I did post one channel while I was there, but I just really wanted to be in the energy and the space to just get the information I was supposed to get from that. So that's what I did. Now I'm back home and refreshed and ready to go, right? And so here we are. I'm going to do a 5-card pull today because it feels like that's what needs to happen for the energy of today. And then hopefully this week I'll get you out some channels from Daniel and we'll get back on track with some things, right? So just FYI, there is a live event that I'm doing with a couple other of my friends over in Jupiter, Florida. And that's going to be coming up here in December. So the information for that's down below. It's a channeling, light language, Akashic records, ancient wisdom, all kinds of things are coming out into this workshop. It keeps evolving and getting better and better. The title does not do it justice. Jupiter, Florida. We will be holding this at a house, so it would be the responsibility of anyone joining us to find accommodations and transportation to and from the event, just so you have that information as well. But if you go to my website, there's a little bit more information. I do hope to, now that I'm home, that I can get some more things added to that. Or the event link itself is down below, so you can check that out if you like. All right, let's go find out what the cards have to say for the week ahead. Okay, so here we go. We've got our decks of cards in front of us. These are the ones that wanted to play with us today. Let's find out what the Magic is Real has for a theme for us today. And all the cards that I use are going to be in a list down below if you want to check out what decks I use. And that's in the description box. Okay, I was hoping for a card to fly out at us, but I might have to pick one here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so show me which card you want me to do. Changes in the air. Put out what you desire and step into co-creating that change. And that is a sunrise from my backyard a couple of years ago. All right, now there's houses there, so this is a special sunrise, right? Beautiful energy of the sun. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's find out what these guys have to tell us. What's coming up? What's happening, right? We all want to know what's happening. So what is in the highest and best good as a collective for us to know today? Hope you guys have been doing well. I know we were in that end part of Mercury in retrograde. Hopefully we're getting out of the shadow of that. That ended, I believe, on the 2nd of October. Can't believe we're already in October. It was nice to come from 80, 90 degree weather in October, right? Being in that beautiful sunshine. That was nice. Okay, what is it that we need to know as a collective for the week ahead? What is it that we need to know for the collective for the week ahead? Highest and best good. Calling it all in. Let's put that one down first. That is how we're going into the week if you're new to my page. Second one is, what do we bring into the week with us? The third one is, what is hidden? What is it we're not seeing? Uh-oh. Fourth one, what is the action step? I had to think about that. What is, and the fifth one is, what is the outcome? All right, so let's grab the next deck of cards and let's ask the same thing. What's in the highest and best good for us to know at this time as a collective? And let's just see what comes in. If you are new to my page, welcome. Sorry, I haven't been here the last couple of weeks. It's been kind of far and few between, but I'm glad you're here. And there's lots and lots going on. If you're new to the page, go listen to maybe some of the archived older segments. And, you know, until I can get the next videos out. I should have a video coming out with Jason. I thought he was going to post that while I was gone, but I haven't seen it come up yet. So if you guys follow Jason Ballet's page, QRE, that should be coming up as well. I also did an interview with Deborah, and I'm spacing the last name on her right now, but I'll go see if I can find it here. And I put that interview with her. I tagged it in my channels, and so that would be on my playlist. And that was with, did she not put her name on here? Oh no, let's go to it. We're gonna be those people that go to it.
Boy,
I pause. Okay, it's Light Up Your Worth is the podcast, and Debbie McAllister, I believe is her name, but I'm not seeing her name on her YouTube page. All right, so go check that out too. We had some good conversations in that podcast. I have it on my playlist under channeling. So go check that out as well. Okay, let's see. We're almost done here with these guys. That one is a 2-card outcome right there. So that's cool. We're going to check on that in a little bit. And let's see. So once we are in October, I hear a lot of things, and I know Daniel's been talking about the energy is shifting this latter part of the month, that there's something that's going to come to light, going to come to the surface. Interested to see what that's going to be. I guess astrologically, there's something along those lines going on as well. So I always love to hear that after I do a channel and then I find out there's astrology supports it or whatever, because I don't look at astrology every day. I look at it once in a while. If I feel something going on for myself, I'll go check it out to see if there's something in the astrology to explain it. Okay, please give us the information as a collective, highest and best good. Let's give us, okay, that's a lot of cards, but hey, you know what? I want to read these as a separate thing. Okay. I'm just gonna let those be shown there too. So somebody out there has got an inner struggle going on. There's like this fight that's taking place. And this isn't going to be part of this reading, although it may fall into place with that reading. I don't know. But I feel like this is a message for somebody that's watching that needs to know that whatever's going on in their mind, whatever they're struggling with, you can shift this energy. You can shift it. And change your luck is what I'm seeing. Yeah. So it might be around money. If somebody is having a huge money struggle, you have the power to change this into something absolutely wonderful. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You are holding the power around your money, your finances, your stability, even if it doesn't feel like it right now, even if you feel like you're fighting every time you turn around, there's something else going on or whatever. See how these guys are all fighting. They're in the fight mode, right? And then you get these little 3 foxes and they're all just peace and calm and tranquil, and they've got this wand, right? It's that Ace of Wands. So there's something that's coming that you're going to be passionate about. It's something that will help you change it and shift things. And it feels like your stability, your finances, something like that could be affected by this shift. So if that's something that's been weighing on your mind that you've been struggling with, that could be your reading, if that caught your attention. So let's get those shuffled back in, and then we're going to pull the cards for the big reading. Today we're going to sing over the cards. La la la. Okay, now we're going in. What are we bringing? I don't think we want 3 of those. I'm just checking to see, do we want 3 cards here? No. Okay. Okay, there it is. What is it we're not seeing? What is the action step? What is the outcome? So let's double check all of that with the little pendulum. As I reach for that and we call it in. All right. That's how my pendulum gets started. So please show me yes. Thank you. Excuse me. I didn't have time to mute that. Sorry about that. Okay, so please show me no. Thank you. And thank you to everyone that just said bless you. Okay, are all the cards on the table the correct cards for the reading for the collective today? Wonderful. We got a big yes. So remember, you're creating your change, which is appropriate for that last little mini reading. Change is in the air. Put out your desire and step into co-creating that change. All right, so let's go find out what all this is about. All right, so how you been going in? You might have been a little bit reserved, kind of. We got the Hermit card, but of course we also, on this deck of cards, that Hermit card is represented by the Sloth. Okay, that made my nose all stuffed up. Oh my gosh, oh, I'm loving this. Okay, so you're going into this week slow and steady, right? You're the Hermit, you're just kind of observing, you're looking, but watch out. Here we go. We've got new opportunities coming in. New opportunities are coming in. Declutter your life. Glimpse a magical doorway. Okay, so again, something very powerful is happening right now. And it's happening for you. You've been patient. You've been waiting, and now it's time to celebrate. Got the Four of Wands. For some of you, this could be relationship. With the Four of Wands, that sometimes that celebration is a wedding. And so you've been waiting, you've been patient, you've been the Sloth, right? You've just been observing and watching and waiting. Well, guess what? It's time. What are you bringing into this? Let's see. Well, there's an awakening in this for you. Okay, we got the Two of Pentacles and we've got the Cocoon of White Light. Oh, I love these unicorn cards. They're so fun. You've been in your mind a lot. You've been in your mind in that hermit mode, right? But while in your mind, you're untangling things. You're working through stuff. I want to be the gentle reminder. What part of the things in your mind are the things that you made up, the story you told, and what parts are actually real? Because you don't know the whole story, okay? So whatever it is that you've been winding your mind around, unwind that and just look at it again and say, what is real and what is not? Cocoon of White Light, rest in perfect love, understand oneness. Everything is happening for you. So what is it? What is your takeaway of that? What is it that you were meant to look at? And what is it that you were meant to find? The Two of Pentacles. There may be a choice that you need to make, or again, it could be, again, the energy of two or partnership. But are you juggling a decision? Are you looking at something, but you got to get unclouded with that. You don't want to make up a story in your mind and base your decision on a story that isn't actually factual. Okay? We're all guilty of that. I know I am too. And there it is, right? Okay, what is it you're not seeing? You're not seeing the victory. Divine potential. Oh, you're ending a cycle. So maybe you didn't know this was a cycle. Maybe you didn't realize that there's a cycle ending here for you that's coming to an end. The moon magic wants to bring it to you, right? It's like it's time to be done with this old way, this thing that wasn't working out. Remember, the first cards we pulled were about getting into that energy of conflict, right? And just you're monkey minding things and conflict keeps turning up and showing up. And so here you are, not realizing that you're having victory over everything, that you've got this beautiful new opportunity that's going to show up for you because you've been unwinding this story and you've been diffusing it. That's a word I want to use. Diffusing. What is your action step? Oh, let's see. I like this. Okay, so whatever it is that you've been burdened with, whatever's been weighing you down, switch on your inner light, bring forward your gifts. That's what this one says. So switch on the inner light, go inward, and start looking at it from a new set of eyes. That's your action step, a new set of eyes. What is it that you actually know is happening here? And what part have you been creating through your avenues of the past, your avenues of different storylines that you tell yourself? Go in, take the things that have been burdening you, and get into your gifts, get into the light, get into a different perspective, and look at it through a new set of eyes. I had an experience like that when I was channeling Daniel in Hawaii, where a situation was brought to light in a much different way, and it was like jaw-dropping. Well, of course, once it did come out that way, of course it was what it was, not from these old learned behaviors, not from these old belief systems from generation to generation. It's time to shed that and start looking at things from new sets of eyes. Pretend you don't know anything and you're looking at it from the outside looking in. And what is that outcome? Well, you're going to get a lot more truth when you get into that. You're going to open to abundance and creative solutions. My gosh, these cards are so cute. We got this. Creative solutions. Think outside the box, viewing things from higher perspectives. You can't make this up, you guys, right? It's like, here's all the things we're saying, and it's showing up in the cards as well. And then this one, believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. Okay, well, you already got the abundance flowing, right? Accept it. Accept the new opportunity. Accept the abundance that's coming in for you. And change the way you're thinking. So there's going to be some information or some truth when you get into looking at something differently. You're going to realize that you've been muddying the waters, right? Your monkey mind has been getting in there and putting things out of perspective, getting them out of alignment. And so when we look at that stuff, it's good to acknowledge that that there's a change taking place here, that there's something bigger going on. Get the truth of this. Get the truth, a different perspective. You've got all this stuff happening. I mean, you've got new opportunities, divine potential to make magic happen, to bring your gifts in, to look at it from a new perspective, and you're going to find the solutions. You're going to find the things. So get out of these old belief systems. When you're looking at this stuff and you're struggling with it, say, is that a belief system or is this truth? Is that something I learned or is this truth? You're going to find yourself popping out of an old structure, something that isn't serving you any longer. And you're going to pop into this absolutely new and beautiful way of thinking. Speaking of old structures and things that aren't serving you any longer, I had a beautiful healing session, 2 of them, with Sean Bledsoe in Maui. She is a level 2 QHHT practitioner, which is how her and I got to know each other. But she also does some beautiful healing work, and she has a beautiful healing room. And she does offer those services out. I do believe that I put that I put a post about it on my Facebook page. And I would love for anyone that if you go to Maui and you would like a healing experience while you're in the island, That would be a beautiful thing to treat yourself to. I'm trying to get to my page so I can give you her website information if you are indeed curious about it. So let me just scroll to that. And her website is bestofparadise.net. Bestofparadise.net. And Sean Bledsoe, her services are there. If you want to check out her healing room, I have a picture of it in my social media on Facebook. All right, guys, I'm going to pull some more cards. One fell out here. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, remember in the earlier cards that fell out, all the Pentacle cards. So again, if this is a money thing for you or feeling stable, feeling secure in life, then you got some beautiful things coming up for you. It's going to shift. And then this one came up again, that your patience is being rewarded. You've been in a rest cycle. If you feel like nothing's been happening, this little sloth over here, right? If you feel like things have just been in the stagnant waters, don't worry. Your rest period is done. You're ready now. Oh, and then we get the World card. So you might be traveling. You might be getting out there again, doing some things differently. There's a lot of things, a lot of potential. Remember, new opportunities, help co-create that. Get in there, co-create. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, things that you're passionate about. So this is the Devil card, which is actually the Capricorn card. And I never see it as a bad card. I know it can mean watch out for temptations or being misled, but I see it as being passionate about something, getting into something very deep, very strongly. Capricorns, we can be those little workaholics as Capricorns or Capricorn rising, wherever it is in your chart. You might find yourself, the only thing I would caution you here is whatever this new opportunity is, make sure that you have balance, because you could get so pulled into it that you don't see that you're neglecting other areas of your life. So that would be my thing with that card, is whatever's coming in is probably going to be so good that you could lose yourself in it. So be careful not to do that and be balanced. Okay, 2 cards came out here. We got the Personal Unicorn, bathe in pure love, stay open to unicorn magic. Why not? And the Shower of Blessings, open yourself to receive, pay it forward. Okay, so again, they cannot say it enough ways that there's blessings coming in. There's something here. Doors are opening. Be ready for it. Be ready to accept and love and enjoy that. Look for the signs, pay attention, expect an answer. All right, I can't make it up, right? I'm saying it and then they're pulling out a card that says it. Okay, so let's see. A couple more cards from the little deck here. Let's see what else we got. And okay. So at the center of this is a rose, right? You have something very magical going on here. I know you don't, there's a lot of you that probably don't feel like that's the truth, that that's not happening, because things are hard right now. Things are difficult right now. You're drenched in it. You're up to your nose in it. And that's what it feels like, the 9 of Swords. But there's still that rose, right? You still got that beautiful blessing of the rose. It's a very powerful medicine, the rose is. It's a very strong energy. I learned that from Sean this week. For some of you, you're clearing a past life. You're clearing past connections. Again, I see this whole reading as more like you're clearing old belief systems. You are clearing old patterns. Clear those patterns, clear those belief systems, clear the old stories from your mind, what you believed to be true from your mind, and look at it with a new set of eyes. And you're going to have a whole different realization around whatever is happening, because it's all happening for you. Oh, let's end with that Wheel of Fortune. Let's end with it, okay? Beautiful Wheel of Fortune. Change is in the air, guys. Change is in the air. Put out what you desire and step into co-creating that change. All right, with that, I love you guys so much. Please check out the workshop retreat in Jupiter, Florida. That's going to be, and wait for it, because now I got to go look up those exact dates again. You guys, going on vacation for a week, that's look what it does to the mind, right? Okay, so the journey to Jupiter is December 9th through the 11th in Jupiter, Florida. So all day, 10 to 6 on the 9th, 10 to 6 on the 10th, 10 to 6 on the 11th. Journey to Jupiter. What fun information came in after we decided to do this workshop in Jupiter was that Jupiter is closer to the planet than it's been since 1963, and it won't be that close again for another 107 years. And we thought, what are the odds that something like that is happening when we picked Jupiter, Florida, as the place to hold this event? And it wasn't until after we chose this place, secured the location and everything, that we got the information about the planet Jupiter. So I just want to say the universe, the source, all of it works so mysteriously, and I really feel very excited about this journey. So if you're interested, please come check it out. If that is calling to you, we can't wait to see you there. There's already a few signed up. That it's just fun to see the energy that's already accumulating around this workshop. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Until the next video, bye-bye.